From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back to East Texas Live. Joining us now is author Donald Archey, and he's here to talk about his new book, Don't Give Up, You're Almost There. How are you doing today, Donald?
I'm wonderfully well, and thank you so much for inviting me on. It's definitely a pleasure.
Yes, sir. So let's start talking about your connection to Zig Ziglar. What was that like meeting him at the Texas seminar?
That was an incredible experience. It was a transformation of my life. Of course, that was years ago. I think I was like 21 when I when I had hair on my head. Down in Texas, I worked for a corporation, Fortune 500, in sales, and it was mandatory that we attend sales seminars, and Zig was one of the influence of me. Of course, back in those days, they had cassette tapes. A lot of people don't even remember that, but those are cassette tapes that we used to listen to, and it was a transformation of my life. He became one of my main mentors as we grew up.
Yeah, my dad always listened to Zig Ziglar, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But after working with Zig, what inspired you to become a speaker yourself as both a reverend and a motivational speaker? So how do you feel blend faith and inspiration?
Well, you know, they kind of blend together. Years ago when I was a young child, I was called into the ministry. But through my life, I have experienced trials and tribulations. Like I said, I worked for a Fortune 500 company, top of the line, top salesman there, salesman of the month, salesman of the quarter, salesman of the year. And it appeared that I only reached a certain plateau, a ceiling, and everyone else was being promoted with the exception of me. And being a man nowadays, and the book is more targeted toward men because we're supposed to be strong and masculine and not show any emotions and not cry. But that led a downfall to me, seeing other people being promoted, but me. On paper, it seemed as if I was a successful young man, beautiful home, beautiful car, 401k, insurance, money in the bank. And within a few years, we had lost it all and became homeless, living under a bridge. But this book, Don't Give Up, You're Almost There, will encourage you. It's a lifeline to encourage those that are struggling. You can make it.
Yes, sir. In your experience, what's the biggest obstacle you've turned into an opportunity?
That is absolutely right. There was a time during that time of disaster when we ended up in rehab, became an alcoholic, became a drug addict. But that downtime where we were at our lowest point was a transformation that trials and tribulations make you stronger. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, as Zig Ziglar said in Napoleon Hill, it can achieve. Visualize yourself doing whatever it is you want to do, even in the midst of trials and tribulations, and it's possible. And that's where the book comes in. Whatever you're going through, don't give up because you're almost there.
Yes, sir. Your new book, Don't Give Up, You're Almost There, just launched. So what's the message that you hope readers get from that book?
If there's one strong message in the book is I challenge my readers to be stubborn enough not to quit. No matter what kind of trials and tribulations you're going through, whether it's financial, health, physical, business, social, whatever it is that you're struggling with, have enough courage. Be strong enough, have enough courage to not quit. Don't surrender. Help is on the way. And in the book, we implement tools that you can use that will bring you out of whatever situation you're in. Don't give up because you're almost there. Don't quit. I challenge you to just don't quit. Be stubborn enough to not quit, and help is on the way.
Yes, sir. You've been speaking across the country, and this book answers many of those questions from your audience. So what's the most common struggle people share with you?
One of the most common struggles people share with me is that they've tried opening up a business and failed. They tried whatever dream, goals, and aspiration and failed. I say that failure is not failure to you, except failure is failure. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. once said in one of his famous speeches, if you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then crawl. If you cannot crawl but walk. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. And that's what I encourage my people that come to the seminar. Keep moving forward. That business that didn't work, do it again. That was one time. You now found out how not to make it work. Do it again. Get back up and do it again. And when you fall on your back so you can see your way up. Don't give up. You're almost there.
Donald, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for that encouragement right there.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. You can find me on, of course, Google. Don't quit. You're almost there. And we look forward to seeing you again. Hopefully you invite me back.
Yes, sir. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.